Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I am so excited because it is a chill video. We're going to be doing some practicing, and today we're going to be doing polygel and gel polish. I had a blank. Now, I have not practiced on my red iguana hand in the longest time. The nails that I pulled from out of this hand were actually from December, so it was nice getting her all cleaned up and ready to be, my client of the day. So I am going to be putting on some tips on top of the tips that come from Red Iguana. These tips don't come with the practice hand. You do have to buy them separately, but honestly, it's really nice just knowing what shape, what finger the nails go into. It makes it super easy. Now today we're going to be shaping our nails into doing some squares, and I saw someone's video that was saying not to really spend too much time shaping out your tips, to kind of wait till your product is on to shape. And honestly, I do really agree with that. I feel like I used to spend a lot of time trying to really shape in my tips and then having to go back in and just keep shaping them. So yeah, I completely agree with that whole method. And I hope y'all are doing good. I feel like it's been so long since I've talked to y'all. I have been so busy, it's not even funny. So many things have just been, going on, but not really. Like, work has been super busy and home life has been pretty busy. So it's just nice to kind of get back into filming. I feel like I take a lot of breaks from filming just because, if y'all don't know, I do work a full-time job. So my job is pretty much very time consuming. A lot of energy goes into what I do. And it's just a lot. So by the time I get home and take care of my daughter, I don't have a lot of time to film. And I'm also really tired. So I just gotta find balance. If you have any tips and tricks for how you balance your life and your schedule, definitely let me know. So for these nails today, I was going for more of a kind of resin inspired nail look. If you guys like resin, do y'all watch resin videos? They're one of those things that I barely watch, but I do want to get into. So I'm not sure if I'll ever bring that to YouTube, but I do want to try it. And these nails honestly inspired me the most. So today we are doing some polygel nails, and I'm taking my all-time favorite color polygel. This is light apricot from Modelones. This color just goes so good with everything. I love the formula. I love the color. You can kind of keep it sheer. You can build it up, and it's just the perfect peachy, pinky nude. It's so good. It's not like white based, or there's not that creamy undertone, which honestly I think is so nice because that undertone sometimes can really, affect whether or not it looks good on different skin tones. As y'all can see, this polygel is really easy to work with. My only issue with this polygel, and I'm not sure if it's because I've had this particular tube for a minute, I do have a backup one, so I might have to try that out, but this polygel had a lot of air bubbles. You'll see me kind of poking into the polygel. I'm actually popping the air bubbles because you're not going to want to try to just smooth them down, because when you file the nails, it will be the bubble's going to cure and it's going to pop and it's going to leave a indentation in your nails. So if you can catch the air bubbles, I highly recommend that you do pop them. For today's polygel application, I'm doing kind of a 3-bead method. I'm not sure if this has been like patented or not, or if this is someone's main method, but I do like doing 3 beads. I do one initial bead that does take up most of the nail, and then the second bead I do focus that on like building up the apex in the cuticle area. I find the second bead you could technically only do 2 beads, but the third bead that kind of sits on the cuticle is honestly to me what makes the shape so nice. And I meant to tell y'all, every single time I cure, I'm curing this for 60 seconds in the nail lamp. So for the next nail I'm showing y'all, this is kind of that 3 bead method. I realized I didn't record it for the first nail, so I wanted to show y'all kind of how that 3 bead method looks. And you guys, I'm so excited because I got the Kolinsky brush that Nails by Vic uses, and I'm not using it in this video because it did come after I filmed this video, but y'all, I'm so excited. I know that Polygel Vic does some really amazing polygel designs. To me, she's probably like my favorite person to watch for polygel, just because her application is always so smooth and detailed. So I am hoping that the more that I practice doing polygel, especially this style of polygel, I will get to be on her level because she is killing it. So after the nails are filed, I did go ahead and buff them. I did that off camera, and look at how smooth and perfect these are. So I'm taking my nail Reserve LA matte gel polish, and I'm doing a very good detailed job of making sure I get all sides of the nails, because for this design, like I said, we're doing a resin inspired nails, and I know I'm going to be using a lot of the surface area of the nails, so I want to make sure when I do my design it's very smooth across the board. And I did want to let y'all know that I am using all Nail Reserve LA gel polishes. If y'all are not familiar, they did used to be Nail Addict LA, but they did change their name. So they still do have some of their products in the old packaging, but the packaging I'm sure will change a little bit once the new name is fully set in place. So all the gel polishes that you see me using in this video are going to be linked down below. Like I said, they're all from Nail Reserve LA. Definitely use my code down below to save you some coin and get these beautiful polishes. So this nail, I thought I was going to be doing like an angled French. I was really trying to practice my French for this video. I thought I was gonna be doing a traditional French tip nails, but it just was not working out for me. I realized I do have so much more practicing to do, and I have to train my eyes to see, when a French is even. So once I get that done, I will start posting some more hand painted like nail art. For this video, this nail is actually going to be the accent nail. All the other nails are a lot similar to each other. This one is the one that has the difference, but I still really love this nail. So for the gel polish, I am using the shade White Addict, and I'm gonna just do 2 coats of this. The shade White Addict is actually pretty opaque. I used a very thin liner brush, so that's why I didn't get a very opaque amount on the first try. And honestly, with white polishes, you want to make sure that you are not applying too thick of a layer, because the white might be too white to cure all the way through, and you might have some like patchy places where the gel has not been completely cured. Alright, so once that's done, we're going to work on our main design. So I'm pretty sure I know these colors, but I'm going to have them linked down below. I think that one's Dusk at Sea. This one, oh my god, I cannot remember them. Never mind. I definitely don't remember. I felt so confident and now I'm like confused. But for this, I'm going for kind of like oceany colors, perfect for summer. So for each nail, I'm going to be using a different method of doing a marble. I'm going to use a foil glue, and I applied a generous layer, not too thick but not too thin, and then I'm just applying my polishes right on top. Now, I've never seen anyone do this method with foil glue. I'm definitely not one of those people that are like, I was the first. I just wanted to try this to see how it worked, and honestly I felt like it really helped spread out the colors, but not how like a regular blooming gel would. Like blooming gel gives you a very limited amount of time before it's like a gooey sloppy mess. This was very controlled but very easy, if that makes any sense. Like this product was perfect. Y'all, there's something about these colors with this like pinky nude. They are just all popping off and it looks so good to me. I really loved the thin lines in this design. I thought it added so much character, so much just like realism. These were honestly some of my favorite nails that I've ever practiced. These are so gorgeous in my opinion. And y'all, when I tell you this nail design was actually relaxing, this was so relaxing to do. Like swirling on the colors was such a good feeling, so satisfying. Now we're getting up close and I'm showing y'all again. I already have my foil glue already on there. And I meant to mention my foil glue is a foil gel glue, so it does cure in the lamp. Oh my gosh, this is giving me such summer vacation nails. Y'all, I am so ready to take as many trips as possible this year. I have so many places on my list that I want to go and things that I want to do and see, and I honestly cannot wait. My birthday is actually next month, and I am hoping to be out of my funk that I've been in because I want to film so many nail videos for my birthday. It's not even funny. Like, I honestly want to do like the full month dedicated to my birthday nails and just trying different nail designs. Let me know what your plans are for this upcoming month, for this upcoming summer. If you're planning on taking any trips anywhere, you know, if you're just kind of going local, if there's anything cool, you know, where you live at that's going on, I would love to hear about it. I don't know if y'all know by the title of my, by the location on my videos, but I do live in Maryland, and I love living in Maryland, even though our weather is so crazy. We have like the weirdest weather, but I love living here. It's finally getting warm out, so my brain is just churning for day trips and things to do. I live in one of those cities that are pretty close to like Baltimore or like DC, so I have a lot of options when it comes to, where I can go during the summertime. Actually living where in Maryland, I feel like, oh my God, I'm driving myself crazy with the I feel likes. But anyway, living in Maryland is cool because you can be so close to like Virginia and Pennsylvania, West Virginia. It's very cool. Like, I love the fact that everywhere is like 30 minutes to 45 minutes away. It's actually like insane. But I'm so excited that the weather is finally breaking. We're starting to get warm weather. So I know I'm going to go tubing this year. I know that I'm going to have a little pool party. I just am so excited for the warm weather. And I do need some ideas because I am such an indecisive person that a lot of times I know I want to do a lot of stuff. I just don't know what days to do them or when to do them. So let me know what your plans are for the summer. If there's anything cool that you're doing, especially for the first time, I would love to know. Alright, so for this nail, I know we've been talking a lot, but for this nail, I wanted to bring in some of my original design because, like I said, I did want to do a French at first, but I decided against it. But I wanted to incorporate, this nail. I didn't want to have to file it, and, sometimes you make mistakes or, the nails that you intend on doing aren't the nails that you end up doing, so I wanted to bring everything together, and I thought this kind of like cut through the nail was like perfect for this. So these are the nails after they're all done. I love the way they look by themselves. They are honestly so cute. I know we said we're doing resin inspired nails, so I just wanted to play around and just kind of go all the way with it. So I'm taking more of that foil glue. You can definitely use like a top coat and like a rhinestone glue. I was just grabbing what was on my table, so definitely use whatever makes the most sense to you. I'm going to be taking these metal flakes. I got these from Ciana, and I'm using these to outline around the curves. This is what made it resin inspired for me because I know when we watch the resin videos, there's lots of like little crystals, little geodes, and all types of gold and like metals and all that, and I love it. So for this, I wanted to mix that, kind of method in, and I really love how these turned out. I'm not sure if you can see off camera, but I am going to be adding in some small Pixie crystals on top of the gold just to give it more texture and make it more realistic. Now this step is optional, but it does make a huge difference. I feel like it just adds in such good texture, but also so much sparkle. This kind of gives it the cross between like a geode and, you know, like a regular kind of crystal situation. So I really liked these, and yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Pixie crystals, but I found this was a good way to use them because you can top coat them and they are not as sharp and don't snag as much. So as you can see, we're just going to layer some of those crystals on top of the gold, and it's really going to give it that nice true 3D shape. Okay, so now I'm going to take my no wipe top coat from Nail Reserve, and I'm just going to top coat the entire nail. This is going to make sure that none of the metal pieces or pixies fall out, but it's also going to give it a softer layer. That way, when you run your fingers through your hair, you don't get any kind of snags or any, pulling from the crystals because they're all technically encapsulated. This is one of my favorite top coats, and it has a very nice shine. The texture is perfect and it's not too thick or too thin. So I highly recommend y'all get this top coat and just try it out. I hope y'all love this video. I know it's been such a long time since I filmed, but I really hope you enjoyed these nails. They were so fun to do, and I think they'd be really easy to recreate. If you do recreate them, definitely tag me down below, let me know, and I hope that I see you guys in my next video. I love you so much, and I hope you have a good week.